Welcome to Unruly 3, father of 3 unruly kids.
I'm not really.
So, like I said before, I'm a teacher and I have 17 kids in my class. So, during the month of November, the last week, we started reading Harry Potter, and we try to read one chapter a day at school. Sometimes I'd read half in the morning and then half after lunch or something. And then we go on this adventure with the family where the family is supposed to read Harry Potter at school, and at home, and then the kids know secrets about what happened or whatever, and they're super excited. What I kind of imagined was everybody would grab like some hot cocoa, sit around, and read the stories together, and it's just a fun way to bring the family together because a lot of the parents haven't read Harry Potter in years, and so it's really fun for them to get a chance to read it. This is going to be making a few of the wands, so I already made the boxes. I would post a link, but I don't know how to do that. But I did make the boxes in another one of the videos. So this is just going to be me making a few of the wands, so you can kind of see how they're done, and they're just going to go super fast. These are all going to be at 10 times speed. And so I have to admit that I got a little bit carried away with these wands. I started, so in the book, as we were reading, they all had like different things on the inside, like unicorn horn and dragon heart strings. So I thought, well, all of these were going to have something special, something about them that makes them stand out. So on some of them, on a lot of them, I put something on the end, or burn something into them, or something like that. You'll see as we get going how some of them are a little bit different. So this one here is going to be made out of walnut. And then I use those blocks to try to flatten them out so there's not a bunch of little bumps, and then just sanded them all up. Then I went ahead and I changed over to now a different wand. And I think this wood here is maybe canary wood. I had some canary wood sitting around. So I always try to make the handle part first and then leave the wand part later, because that is the part that gets kind of skinny, and that is the part that is the toughest because you want the wand to be pretty skinny towards the tip. So I kind of get it started, and then I usually like to go back and finish up the handle before I get them too skinny. So a lot of times I don't have any idea what I'm going to do, and I just start turning and figure out what kind of handle I'm going to do. So on this one here, I'm just going to put something on the end. I found this. It's a handle for like a drawer pull, and I thought, oh, that's kind of pretty. I'll put it on the end of this one. And this is going to be a different wand. So I think this is ambrosia maple. This was really pretty once it got the finish on it. So this one, I made a little bit bigger gap there in the middle, and then I wrapped some wire on the inside. This one had a big hole in it, so I turned the middle here, and then I'm going to go ahead and take it over, and I'm going to try to fill that. What I wanted to do is make like a hole in the middle and have it go around, but the knot ended up being too much towards the sides, towards this one side, so it got really skinny there. So then I thought, well, let's just take it over. I'm going to put tape all the way around it, fill it up with some epoxy, and when I made that Pac-Man bowl, again, I would post a link right up here in the corner, but I don't know how to do that. But when I made my Pac-Man bowl, I did make I used some glow-in-the-dark epoxy, some pigment. So I thought, let's just grab a whole bunch of this glow-in-the-dark pigment on this one, and I'll fill this up with some epoxy, and then go ahead and turn it. And then this one here is just going to be a pretty basic one. I'm just going to make it kind of a teardrop shape all the way down to the point. So a lot of this wood, I actually got this stuff here. I got from a local place that makes different kinds of cabinets, and they have a section in the back called their Crafter's Corner. So they have cutoffs, and this works perfect for me because these things, like these wands here, are about 18 inches long. So if they have a knot or something, they end up cutting them off, and I don't mind it when there's a knot or something in this, but they're always looking for really nice straight grain boards. So this worked perfect for me. I had to, with these guys, I had to take them just a case of some drinks, and the employees there like seeing me when I come in with that, so they let me grab a few boards for something like that. All right, and then here in a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the light. There it is with the finish on it, and then when I turn off the light, it glows really good. All right, here comes another wand. I'm not going to show all the wands. I did do. I'm starting to do well. I'm not starting, but I'm halfway through a series. I was listening to a podcast called The Dusty Life, and one of the people on there was Kyle Toth, and he said he recommended doing like series and things, and you can kind of see how much you've progressed from the very first one you did until the ones later. And so I wanted to do 100 wands, and I'm right now at 50. So with this last wand that I did in these are going to be my 50th. So here my head keeps blocking the view, but I am just cutting kind of a zigzag pattern, and then I turned it the other way and I made another zigzag pattern on this one. And then we're going to turn close to that, not get too much into there. I'm just kind of rounding it off a tiny bit. And then I'm going to make the wand part here. But I don't want to get too much to where the zigzag is. So I want a pretty smooth transition from the handle to where it starts to zigzag. So I'm going to try to sneak in there a little bit with my tool. But once I have that kind of satisfied, I'm going to go ahead and just touch and just very little bit on the end of these. And then finish my handle up here, or the wand part, and get it down to size. And then I'm just going to take it to the sander, and you just kind of twist and twist and twist until she starts taking shape. And then I'm going to try another one. Some of them didn't always work out. This one here, I was just getting finished. And I thought, I'm just going to touch up the end of this just one more time. And she just snapped on me right here, pretty quick right there. This is going to be a pretty one too, but it happens. All right, so here are the wands. This one here has the end on it, and I got to put a little bit of wire on the middle. The next one here has some blue epoxy on it. This was one of the ones that I showed in a video. So this one here I tried to make it like a solar system kinda, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool though. That's supposed to be glow in the dark. It didn't end up glowing in the dark. But then this one here is like a moon with some pretty curly maple. This one here has snake skin wrapped on it. That's walnut with snake skin. Here's another cool piece of walnut, but on the end here I have the Eye of Sauron. I think that's how you say it from Lord of the Rings. More just a dragon eye. I think the kids are just going to call it a dragon eye. This one here was that inlay that I did on it. This was one of the first ones I did. Then this one looks pretty rugged. This is a koa piece. And then I broke 2 pieces of koa and I just epoxied them with some purple in the middle. So this one I put a little, like little round, those things that you put in the aquariums, and then a little thing on the bottom. That's the glow in the dark one. Here I tried another one of those aquarium things, but here I put a black widow spider inside of it. And that's Purple Heart. This one here, I want to say is maybe mahogany with a little bit of a leather wrap on it. I'm not sure what kind of wood that one was. This is that wand with a twist on it. One of the kids is going to love that one. Definitely different. Ooh, here I got a braid coming out the back end of this one. That's really dark wood. I want to say bloodwood or something. I'm not sure. And here is that twisty one. It ended up really good. I want to say that's like sapele maybe? Or maybe the mahogany, I'm not sure. And then here is the ambrosia maple with the copper inlay on the inside. I ended up wood burning something on the handle of that one too. And then here is zebra wood with the cool twist in the middle of it. So they all have something cool about them. Yeah, I'm really happy with them. So here's these ones. Let me know which one you like the best down on the bottom. And then the grandmas got together and they made some bags for all of them. So all the ones got different kinds of bags. So in Harry Potter, they kind of did the wand chooses the wizard. So we're going to just put these all into their boxes. And then we're going to wrap them up into wrapping paper. So I have no idea. The kids will have no idea. And then I have them just kind of pick out a wand. They're going to sit down around circle, and they're going to each take turns opening up the wands and see which ones they get. So you see that they got the bags in there with the wands. And going to wrap them all up. I had different wrapping paper for each one. So again, the wand chooses the wizard. They'll have no idea which one. I hope that they love them. Thanks everybody for watching.